Alright everyone, bit of a different video today. I won't be doing any drinking in this one. I'm just going to be showing you. I've got this new Pinter machine. I do not work for them. I'm not endorsed by them or anything like that. It's just plain simple. Someone's got it me for a present. I'm going to go step by step through it and give you my views at the end. Seemed a decent bit of kit. It gets you 10 pints within a week without any speciality things. This all comes in one part, so we'll get on and we'll show you. The first job we have to do is to clean the machine or sanitize it. So basically you get your tap and you push to that side and it comes away. Metal tap with a connection that fits on the, I don't know if that's picking that up, but I'll put the tap to one side, then the cover, that peels away, and inside there's arrows and a little handle. The arrows have to line up. Turn it around there. See that arrow? No you can't, let's move it again. In there. And that's just telling you that's got to be up to tighten it. So you start by unturning this. Turn it a couple of times and the lid's away. And inside, I'll put the torch on for you now. There we go. Inside you can see there's a couple of exit holes which there, and in the top there you can see that line to the side. So basically it's a clean, like a flask. And them two holes that are at the bottom, they line up with the back where you have a choice: carbonated, uncarbonated and off. Carbonation dial. And then I guess that's a pressure release at the bottom in there. As you see, to avoid agitating the beer when tapping, turn dial slowly to off. Return dial to original setting after each tapping to keep your beer fresh. And that's what it's called, Pinter. Fresh brewing brought to you by the greater good. So we'll see. So what we'll do, we'll get the instructions and follow them. Right, so first things first, we have to make sure that the cap is on the carbonated. Once that's pointing at carbonated, that means that's sealed, so we can begin to purify it or sanitize it, whatever way you want to call it. So for that, we pour the purifier in. It's only granule form. You know what it is, it's sodium bicarbonate, that's all. So that's telling us to put the whole bottle in, so 35 grams, it's showing up. Yep. And then we top up to that line and find it there with hot water. There we go, filled to the line. So now it's a case of putting the lid back on. It clicks as it goes past the tap. Don't worry about that. Now you've got to ensure that you tighten it up so that you can fold that down like that. And then we'll give it a shake. Once it's had 10 seconds, you can stand it up. And then we get this other part. Right, after checking with the instructions, it's called the Brewing Dock, and the Brewing Dock attaches to them 2 pegs there on the handle. I'll show you. There and there will attach to them and them. So what you have to do, ensuring that open end is this side of the tap, place it on. There's the arrow. If you can see, there's arrow A and another one there. So what you have to do is line them up by pressing on like that, and then when you turn it, they connect like that. Bit of a tight fit, but it fits perfectly. And what you have to do is turn it upside down. It's supposed to be doing this over a sink, but and you can hear this sanitizer run through then. So basically in the Brewing Dock, some of the sanitizer will go through. So then we leave it for 10 seconds, remove the Brewing Dock, and then put the tap back on and run in the sink to bring the sanitizer through. Right, we're in the sink, we're in the utility room for this bit. Basically what you have to do, you hold here and twist with a handle on the top, and there should be some sanitizer in the Brewing Dock at the bottom, but we'll show you that. Turn, it clicks. Some sanitizer should come out, which is right what we want. Let me turn that way. And with it being Purifier, sodium bicarbonate, there's no need to rinse. You don't have to wash it out, you just let it drain, because we're going to be using that again in a couple of minutes. Now, same with the tap. You get the tap and the cover. I don't think we need the cover on for now. Just put the tap on. I don't know, can you see the slot that it is there? It's more in focus, isn't it? So basically that slides over the tap. Take 2. Like that. And then we run sanitizer through the tap just for a couple of minutes. That ensures that the tap's clear and clean. So then take the tap back off, close the handle, starts. I think I've lost a rubber foot. I think a rubber foot's just gone down the sink. Never mind. So what we do now, put it back in the sink, release the pressure. And I'll leave that there to drain while we get the kit. There we go. Just took well a bit more. There you go. Up to the grey line. Black and grey line. To the line. Now it says to add the yeast, which I don't understand at the minute, because surely throwing yeast into cold water, I don't think it'd work, but we'll see. So do it as the instructions say. Yeast is in a bottle which is sealed, as you can see. Putting the camera, that'd help. It's your normal average run-of-the-mill yeast. Don't know what flavour. So put the whole bottle in. It's all in. You can see clumped. And then we have the 700 millilitres of wort of Stars and Stripes. Twist top bottle. Which won't come off. Didn't snap the seal, but it's freshly, it's got a seal on it. We'll pull the seal off. And it does smell like the beer kit stuff. So let's see. Maybe I should have warmed the bottle first. Like a traditional beer kit. See, it's coming out of the bottle. And that's without squeezing it. Just want to look at how it's I think what I'll do, while you bake it knows, we'll just, that little blob there, give that a taste. Yep, sweet. What I'll do, I'll get a bit of hot water. So what I've done, I've got a bit of hot water, put it in the bottle, I'll recap, and give it a shake as you bake it. New brewers know, every last little bit of work out. There we go. I'll do for me. And what I'll do, I'll keep that bottle for reference. I've done it. So the next part is to ensure that this part is put back in. So that arrow has got to line up with the arrow in there so that you can get the handle down. That video wise, but as it gets there, it gets tight, so you pulse it up, handle down to clicked position. Then we have to shake again for 10 seconds horizontally. Okay. Now that we've shook it horizontally, we have to put the brewing dock back on. So same again, using that arrow, with that arrow down there, press it down, and swing it round. Oh, nearly lost you then. So it clicks into two parts when it's aligned. Now we have to put it in a room and leave it for, what did it say? How many days? 4 days in a room at room temperature. So 4 days at room temperature. So what we'll do, we'll call this part 1 and we'll get back.